LRBAquatics.com. Hello world, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing great. If not, I hope it gets better for you as always. Today I'm going to share with you guys something that I am super excited about. I finally bred these fish here. These are the Assimilis Mascara Barbs. They come from India, around the western southern Ghats. And as many of you guys who have been following me for quite some time know that I've been wanting to breed these fish for quite some time, for years and years, and I finally did, and it's confirmed that I did, and I'm pretty excited about it because I've been trying to do that for a long time. What inspired me to actually breed this fish was the filamentosis, the Dockensia filamentus mascara barb. It's kind of like this fish, but it doesn't have the unique spotting like this in the eye. It has it just mostly in the tail, and then they'll have longer fins. Real beautiful fish, really beautiful fish. These guys get this nice red stripe that curves up and down on the bottom in their lateral line. Really cool. See, the bluish hue actually goes all the way down to the body. Very neat. And these fish, I think, had a lot to do with helping breed these fish out. These are orange fin hill trouts, danios. They're like a giant danio, but really colorful. And they actually live in the same waters as the Dockensia assimilis. And I think they acted kind of like a dither fish to really make them feel safe. And I think it really helped. And I'm going to show you guys some juveniles. I'm going to show you guys some fry. I'm going to show you the setup that I bred them out in. But I did just want to kind of talk about them a little bit before we did all that. And these are great schooling fish. Especially like if right now they feel really comfortable, so they're not schooling up big time. But this is really wild. This light went out on me like last week sometime. But if I turn on the blue light, I think it like splits the tank up. They kind of freak out. I think it splits the tank up in like darkness and like half the tank. I almost did a video separately on this behavior because it was so wild. As you can see with the fish's behavior, it's completely different. And all I did was change this light that's above there into that blue light that's on most light fixtures. So I think right in the middle it like turns it dark or something, kind of freaks them out. But it also triggers their schooling behavior, and I wanted to show you guys how tightly they can end up schooling up. And it's really neat to watch them school up. I'm not going to get up into them too much because, as you can see, they are tripping out. It is so weird. Such weird behavior. Isn't it, Nano Tank? It is interesting behavior. And it's funny how the hill trouts actually swarm up with the dwarf neons. Like, they buddy up. They're like right in the middle of the light, and you can see all that tank. They're just all knitted up. And then the golden barbs are like the outcast, I guess. But pretty crazy. Jeremy H, glad to hear that the antlers arrived safe to you today. Really glad to hear that. Well, let's go check out some of these babies. I'm going to turn off this light here because you can see it's blue. It just freaks them out for some reason. So weird. It'll be back to normal. Alright, so let's go check out some of these babies. We'll go look at the smallest of them all first. And that would be in here in the fry rack. Let me turn this dehumidifier off here. Got everything moved in the middle. I'm working on my closet. I ran out of drywall mud. Gotta get this whole area going. It's a mess right now. Here's my smallest fry. And this is what the tiny little guy looked like. It's actually striped. It's more like a bumblebee color. And the Assimilis barbs, when I bred them out, they were that same kind of fry. And when they're really, really young, they kind of stick to the sides and just hang out eating stuff. And yeah, they're fairly small. Do you see a big difference in using the dehumidifier? Yes, it's very important to use a dehumidifier. There's another one that just turned on. I use 5 of them, especially in here with all this stuff running. It adds a lot of humidity into the air. You can see how low this tank is already, and I think it was topped off on Friday. So all that water ended up evaporating up into the air somewhere. This one did spring a leak. I should have used PVC pipes on this. I gotta fix that seam right there. But we'll go look at some of the bigger babies as well. Some of the juveniles and the actual setup that I bred them in, which is upstairs in a tank that you guys don't see that often. But I was pretty excited about it. I wasn't sure if it was those orange fin hill trouts, those Chopre Danios ended up breeding in there as well. So I did get babies of those. Those were the other babies that were in that fry container. I should have talked about that more. But here we are in the bedroom. There's Wesley. Holy cow. You're so fast. Going 100. I love your shirt. Can we see your shirt, buddy? Yeah. Oh, that looks awesome. Check it out. He's repping the LRB Aquatics shirt today. Awesome, dude. Yeah, and it's red. And it's red? Red? Is that your favorite color? Yeah. Awesome. And I can jump on the bed. You can jump on the bed. You're pretty good at that, aren't you? Yeah. I do have those shirts on Teesprings, as well as hoodies and a bunch of other stuff. But here's the actual barbs. These are the Dockacea Assimilis baby barbs. So still in this phase, they're probably around 1 inch, this bigger one. This is probably a little over 1 inch. And I did know that, I did find out that they... Whoa, shh, quiet. You can go fast, but you can't yell so loud, okay? What's the common name, Lucas? It's a Mascara Barb, but there's actually a few different variations of the Mascara Barb. So there's Dockacea Assimilis, Dockacea filamentosus, Dockacea rohani, Dockacea exclamation something, and then I think there's another one. But yeah, these guys are really cool. And you can see he's starting to lose his stripes, so he's starting to get out of that whole phase. But if you were to get these as babies, you would not think that they were a Mascara Barb. And where they ended up breeding, from watching them over the time, this was actually a QT for them, because when I got them in, they were fairly good size. I always thought that it was an age thing, but it's not an age thing, as these fish proved to me. I think a lot was the orange fin hill trouts that I showed you guys earlier, but they ended up breeding into this bulbitis and all over these pebbles and just spawning like crazy up in that plant. And I'd find the orange fin hill trouts and other fish following up behind them after they would go in there looking like they were eating eggs. I don't think they did much spawning at all over in this kind of area. It was mostly into the pebbles, into like the bulbitis. This is the African fern bulbitis, not the deformis. The deformis is a lot harder to keep than this one. This is a hudolati or hudolati bulbitis. Also have these super rare rainbow fish in here, Glossolepis maculosus. Greg N, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says about time, right? About time for sure. And Emilio Maldonado, or however you say your last name. Yes, we are live. But yeah, I'm excited about that, Greg N, and everybody else. Thank you so much for your support. And it is about time. You're getting a little crazy, aren't you? You're showing off, huh? You want to show off for YouTube? You got tricks? Show me a trick. Who knows what he's even going to be doing. I bet he's just going to fly in here real fast. Here he comes. Is that your trick, your speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, going 100? Yep. Was that your vanishing trick? Yeah, the disappearance trick, right? Oh my goodness, what a wild child. Yeah, you're so wild. All right, but yeah, I'm excited about it, and I wanted to share that with you guys, show you guys what they look like and what happened and how it happened. This was actually a QT tank. I think the temps were around 76, 78. Pretty neutral water, probably a little over 200 TDS. Mostly GH, not a whole lot of KH. I don't think they're too temperamental on the type of water, but I could be wrong. Either way, they did like that. And yeah. So, I did tell you guys I was going to be coming out with fish room tour of Regina Spotties. And I am still planning on doing that. I just didn't have time for it. But this week I will have that video out of all Oddball Aquatics, Regina Spotty, and Eric Bodrock of all Oddball Aquatics. Not to be confused with Oddball Aquatics, who works for me.
Daddy, come, Daddy.
Yeah, I hear you. I see you. Are you my shadow?
Yeah.
He's a good helper too. He likes to help around the fish room, don't you? You been helping more?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you tell everybody to like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. And then somebody asked, can we see... Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
You need some water?
Yeah.
It's School of Science 1878 says, can we see the display tank? So, I'm not sure which display tank you are talking about, but the one upstairs, my main display tank that I actually did aquascape, I do plan on doing an update on it because it's really grown out, looking really good. And I think I should share it here soon. So that'll probably be coming out. I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that this week or not with the other fish room tours coming up. But there's the adult Dawkinsia Assimilis barbs for those just joining. And yeah, I'm gonna hop off here, get this wild boy something to do, because he seems like he needs something to do. You need something to do? I know Haley's gonna need something to do, because I ain't paying her to do nothing.
Doing stuff.
She is doing stuff. She's catching dwarf neon rainbow fish babies right now.
Haley?
I do see Haley. You see her in there? But yeah, we got lots of babies to move around, lots of fish to move around. It's exciting. So many cool things going on. Do you use fertilizers in your shrimp tanks? I do. Alright, so I'm going to hop off here. Keep this video short. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. And until next time, everybody, have a great one. Peace.